Hey guys, so I actually got this question from a fellow colleague today. He came out straightforward. I'm not going to put him on blast, but he came out straightforward. He said, "Hey Austin, how much do you charge and how long are your coaching programs? How long are your packages?" And I couldn't give him an answer because it's such a loaded question. You know what it's all based on? It's all based on who your ideal target client actually is. Okay? So the way that you price your product, your service, the length of time that you make your service or product available to your client, to your marketplace, that's going to be dependent on who your actual client is. Now, let me give you a perfect example. If you're aiming to help those that may be on the lower income side of things, charging $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 programs might not be that effective. Actually, you most likely won't get any traction. So you might have to go with a, lesser, let's say, lesser priced model or some kind of lesser priced structure. Now, is working with a client for a year or 2 years, does that make sense for your target market, for your target client? It might not. So you got to have a very clear idea of who your target client actually is, and then you can base everything else around it, especially the price and the way that you have packages. Now, even the way that you do your business, whether you do it like a package model, if you charge clients, if you're service-based by the hour, by the project, that's a whole different discussion for another video. But in this sense, because usually I do it package-wise, I personally find that to be effective, but there's so many other different effective business models that can help you grow a successful business. Keep in mind that price itself is actually a marketing tool as well. So if you're trying to grow your side hustle, okay, because most of the time we're talking to current side hustlers, you guys are trying to become profitable solopreneurs. You got to keep that in mind if you're trying to get your business off the ground, okay? If you're tired of working that 9 to 5 and you're trying to get, from point A to point B with your small business, turn it from a side hustle to a full-time gig, then you got to keep these things in mind. Keep in mind the price, okay? Price will determine, and you know what's funny? Price will actually sort out the wheat from the weeds. And I'm not calling people wheat and weeds, but I mean in the sense that if you're trying to attract a certain market but avoid another, your price will play a huge part in that. Let me give you another example. If you are planning to charge, 10, 15, 20,000 plus, high ticket services, then you'll probably be avoiding, or not, I shouldn't say avoiding, but you probably won't be attracting individuals that are in the lower income spectrum. Now, if that's what you're trying to do, if you want to accomplish that, then okay, you're on the right track. If you're trying to attract lower income people, like we mentioned in the beginning of the video, then you have to make some price adjustments, obviously. So keep that in mind. There's so much to it, and I'm going to be excited to really break down in these future videos, price and how to price your models, the different business models and things like that. If you're trying to start your side hustle, or if you're just trying to change it to adapt to the marketplace, I'm excited to bring that to you guys soon. So for now, how much do you charge for your services or your products, and how long do you work with clients? If you are service-based, it depends on your target client. Who is your ideal client to work with, okay? Who's your ideal customer? Think about them in all spectrum, and I'll talk about that coming up too. And once you do that, everything else will start to kind of funnel through nice and easy. So with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning into another episode of Passion, Pain, and Personal Finance with me, Austin James, and I'll talk to you soon. Woo! These suits are making me hot! Oh! Well, since you guys are still here, you might as well subscribe to my page. Every week, I'm going to provide you with 2 new videos, whether you are an ambitious side hustler trying to become a profitable solopreneur, or you're just trying to get your business off the ground. Whatever the case may be, you're not going to want to miss a single video. I'll cover everything from personal finance management to time management to productivity, any tips and tricks that can help you become successful. That's what these videos are going to be about. So go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.